Hello and welcome to episode 12. In this episode, I'm showing you my daily drawing challenge that I've done in 2022. I went through 3 solid notebooks and one just about a quarter of it. And I just want to share with you, this is a flip through, but I want to share with you all the benefits. I found this book in a thrift shop. It's by Eliana Van Zandt, and I absolutely love this daily devotional. It's more of a spiritual-based devotional than from traditional ones, and it was so good to go over these different ideas and concepts for each month. So this is actually my third challenge through the past few years. I've done them before, and I have to say that I absolutely love the benefits of them. I've gotten ideas for paintings. You process your emotions. I feel like I'm sharpening my skills. Each day has a different prompt, but also a different vibe to it, and you can sometimes tell that 2 or 3 would be like in the same style. And I love to experiment with different techniques as well. I've really gotten into portraits this year. I've always loved portraits, but I feel like this year I really made more than before. Some of the portraits are from live models, and some of them are just like freestyle, so to speak, just because I've done faces for so long. You just kind of know the formula, so to speak. I've done a few paintings from some of the sketches that really just spoke to me, and there's definitely material for more in here. I love this one right here with the red. That's one of my favorite singers, actually, her portrait. And so you can always, there's like seeds of ideas that you can maybe expand on, since these are just sketches. It takes me about an hour a day, roughly, between, sometimes 20 minutes, half an hour, sometimes longer than an hour. It really depends, but roughly about an hour or so. That's my first notebook. So this one is 3 months, roughly. And I love the idea of kind of recording. I write little notes like that's from a movie I saw that day. Or, there'll be a moment where, okay, I really like this one. There's something about it. Something happened like nationally, and I record it. And I remember that. And so through Go Back, this also works like a visual journal of sorts, where you kind of remember where you were in that moment or what happened that day. So I feel like it's really, really powerful. I've gotten used to drawing for this past year, that I'm definitely keeping this as just a daily ritual. I feel like it has so many benefits, and I just want to share that with you. You can also see how, my style is oscillating. Sometimes I'm drawing faces, sometimes I'm just, kind of abstract. Sometimes it's made up. I really like that one too. Just made up stuff, sometimes like you can tell I wasn't feeling too well or something like that, but I was committed to making it, so the drawing is not, I feel like, up to par. But that's okay, because it's all about just showing up. Okay, I really love the mood of this one. It came out really nice. Some of them are my favorite. This is an example, like this was about feminine and masculine, like healing the mother and father within. I was using glitter pens on this one, which is a lot of fun. And kind of, looking through, remembering what was it all about. Those bookmarks you see, by the way, are those things I want to maybe expand on or revisit again. I've also noticed the pattern of these faces. This one on the left is really powerful. This is when the Roe versus Wade happened, and I kind of made a tribute about that. And some of the themes that repeat again, like this eye with the bowl. My anniversary here with my husband, so like self-portrait. Different ways of processing. Okay, this one, when I saw a fox in my neighborhood, I was very excited. My first time fox sighting. Here's a portrait of Georgia O'Keeffe, which she's my muse for forever. Different ideas, these bird people that show up often. My childhood home, kind of revisit some memories. Okay, so that's notebook 2, again about 3 months roughly. And another theme of like these wings covering up. Self-portraits again. Different things. Okay, this is one of my favorite, came out really good. And some of them are just like thoughts, you know, sometimes you don't see. This was a Lion's Gate, more bird people. There's something about that color, and this was a concept that I like. This is a portrait of a man, but I realize I'm not so good with drawing men. I have to sharpen those skills. And then just kind of abstraction. It gives you a lot of freedom to just kind of vibe out. You see, I love how it just varies from one day to another, and then like this babushka showed up, you know. Then some heavier lines or heavier layering. Sometimes you just feel in it, and sometimes you just don't, you know, but it's okay. And you can, you know, practice or kind of lay it all out in these pages. This was one of those moments where I was drawn to portrait of this old lady. The next day, Queen Elizabeth had passed away, which I thought was interesting. Again, I'm showing you these faces that kind of show up. They have very similar themes, and I have some ideas about it for the future, so I'm kind of intrigued by that. This was really cool. I love this one. Playing, kind of trying to be more minimalist, because I notice I'm definitely a maximalist when it comes to like mixed media stuff. So I'm experimenting with, you know, less is more. This was beginning of October, so you see a lot of black ink in this one, in these little series. This one, actually, you've seen a video about it before. I made a tribute to my grandma. And working with black ink and kind of in reverse. This one was very successful. I thought I really liked that one. This one was interesting too. Actually, I was freestyling, but she looks like my grandma on my father's side, which was very interesting. I really like this one. Came out very successful, I feel like. And these blue ones, like the black and blue, there's just like this magic that happens. I really love this one. I call it rose-colored glasses. So definitely more into portraiture and this notebook. I feel like that's the end of October and November, and I love the November and the dates, 11, 2, 2, 2, 2, etc., etc. So I played in November with those kind of themes. You'll see we see 11, 12, 22, like the way those one time, in your lifetime, kind of that the date will arrange this way. Anniversary of my birthday, and talking to my grandma. And actually I'm making a painting out of this one on the left, and more self-portraits. And this one was very successful. I really enjoyed that one. Okay, so notebook 3 done, and this is just a quarter. This is what I use to kind of mark out the square. I really like the hands. That came out really nice. I was watching Wednesday on Netflix, so that's the inspiration from this one. Birds are, a theme again. This person, you see this guide of some sorts, I really loved this one. It's this pen that I'm using. I swear, it just makes the best drawings. I love this, the idea of like her memory in her hair. Then I had a few days recently that had these really unique, different kind of abstract figures, and I really love them. This is solstice vibes, like Mother Earth, and this is the Christmas of Vigilia in Polish. My memories. I actually watched the movie that way. This is again that new pen I've discovered. It's really magical. Here you go again with the wildflowers are resilient. I named that. And the last three right here, I was kind of powered through them. And this is the first one for the new year. Again, bird theme. So here it is, a year of drawings. And they do have many benefits. Work as a visual diary, helps to sharpen skills. They're very therapeutic, and you get some new ideas. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Please enjoy these beautiful colors. We don't get them often in Florida.